Have you ever noticed how someone can say all the right things, but their body tells a completely different story? Especially after intimacy. Because the truth is, after the moment is over, most people stop performing. The words become fewer, the mask becomes weaker, and the body starts speaking. The way he looks at you, the way he touches you, the way he turns away, the way he becomes quiet, the way he stays close, or suddenly creates distance. All of these little signs can reveal something about how he truly feels. Not everything means love. Not everything means he is using you. But if you know what to observe, you can understand the difference between a man who feels connected and a man who is only present for the moment. So, in this video, we are going to talk about what his body language after intimacy may reveal about his feelings. And make sure you stay until the end, because sign number 7 is the one most people ignore, even though it usually tells you everything. Part 1. Why after intimacy reveals so much. Before we get into the signs, you need to understand one thing. People behave differently before intimacy, during intimacy, and after intimacy. Before intimacy, there is desire, there is attraction, there is effort, there may be flirting, chasing, attention, compliments, and physical closeness. But after intimacy, the energy changes. The chase is gone. The tension is released. The performance becomes harder to maintain. This is why the after moment matters. Because when someone is not trying to get anything from you anymore, their behavior becomes more honest. This does not mean you should overthink every little movement. Maybe he is tired. Maybe he is shy. Maybe he is not expressive. Maybe he needs quiet time. But when the same pattern repeats again and again, his body language can become a message. Sign 1. He stays close without needing anything. One of the strongest signs of emotional connection is when he naturally stays close after intimacy. Not because he wants more, not because he is trying to impress you, but because being near you feels comfortable to him. He may rest beside you, hold your hand, put his arm around you, touch your hair softly, stay facing your direction, or simply remain close without making it awkward. This kind of closeness is important because it shows that his interest does not disappear after desire is satisfied. A man who feels emotionally connected does not suddenly act like the moment is over and you are no longer part of his world. He still sees you. He still feels your presence. He still wants the emotional softness after the physical moment. That does not always mean he is deeply in love yet, but it often means there is warmth, comfort, and emotional attachment building. Because when a man only wants the physical experience, he often becomes distant the moment it ends. But when he likes you beyond the moment, he does not rush to disconnect. He stays. And sometimes staying says more than words. Sign 2. He looks at you softly, not just physically. There is a certain kind of eye contact that happens when someone feels emotionally open. It is not intense in a performative way. It is not the kind of look that feels like he is trying to seduce you. It is softer, more present, almost like he is seeing you as a person, not just a body. After intimacy, if he looks at you with warmth, softness, or quiet affection, that can be a sign that the moment meant something to him emotionally. A man who is emotionally present may look at your face, smile gently, check if you are okay, notice your mood, or simply look at you like he feels lucky to be there. But if his eyes avoid yours completely every time, or if he immediately looks away, checks his phone, or acts emotionally blank, that can be a different message. Again, one time does not prove everything. Some people feel vulnerable after intimacy and do not know how to act, but repeated avoidance can suggest emotional discomfort, guilt, detachment, or lack of deeper connection. The eyes are powerful because they reveal presence. And after intimacy, presence matters more than performance. Sign 3. He checks on your comfort. A man who cares about you will usually care about how you feel after, not just during. After intimacy, does he ask if you are okay? Does he notice if you are quiet? Does he care if you need water, a blanket, space, affection, or reassurance? Does he treat your emotional state as something that matters? This is a very important sign because real care continues after the excitement fades. A man who has emotional maturity understands that intimacy is not just physical. It can make people feel vulnerable. It can open emotions. It can make someone feel closer, softer, exposed, or even confused. So if he checks in with you gently, that can show emotional awareness. It shows he is not only focused on what he experienced, he is aware that you experienced something too. And that kind of awareness is a green flag, because a selfish person usually disappears into their own satisfaction. But a caring person stays connected to your emotional reality. Sign 4. He does not immediately reach for distractions. Watch what he does immediately after. Does he turn to you? Or does he instantly turn to his phone? Does he stay in the moment? Or does he immediately create a wall? This is not about being dramatic. Some people check their phone because they are used to it. Some people are awkward. Some people do not know what to say. But if every time after intimacy, he immediately grabs his phone, scrolls, watches something, replies to messages, or acts like you are not there, that can feel emotionally cold, because the moment after intimacy is a sensitive moment. It does not need to be romantic like a movie, but there should be some form of human connection. A small smile, a soft touch, a simple, "Are you okay?" A quiet moment together. When someone instantly escapes into distractions, it can sometimes mean they are uncomfortable with emotional closeness. They may want the physical part, but not the vulnerability that comes after it. And that is where many people get hurt, because the body was close, but the heart was not. Sign 5. He becomes gentler, not colder. Pay attention to the shift in his energy. After intimacy, does he become softer, or does he become cold? A man who feels emotionally connected may become gentler after. His voice may soften, his touch may become slower, his energy may feel calmer, he may speak to you with more care. He may become more affectionate, not less. This matters because intimacy can reveal emotional temperature. Some people become tender when they feel connected. Others become distant when they feel exposed. If he becomes softer, it may mean he feels safe with you. But if he becomes cold, irritated, impatient, or emotionally unavailable every time after intimacy, that is something to notice. Because sometimes people enjoy access to your body, but feel uncomfortable giving access to their emotions. And that imbalance can be painful. You may leave the moment feeling closer, while he leaves it feeling like nothing changed. That is why you should not only listen to what he says before intimacy, watch who he becomes after. Sign 6. He does not make you feel embarrassed for wanting closeness. This one is very important. After intimacy, it is normal for some people to want closeness. Some people want to talk. Some people want to cuddle. Some people want reassurance. Some people want silence, but not distance. None of this makes you needy. It makes you human. A man who respects you will not make you feel stupid for having emotions. He will not mock you for wanting affection. He will not act annoyed because you want softness. He will not make you feel like your emotional needs are an inconvenience. Even if he is not naturally affectionate, he will still try to be kind. Because kindness after intimacy says a lot about character. If someone only treats you warmly before intimacy, but makes you feel small after it, that is not connection. That is access without care. And you deserve better than feeling lonely beside someone who just held you. Sign 7. He talks about the future, even in small ways. This is the sign most people ignore. After intimacy, listen carefully to the direction of his language. Does he talk like there will be a next time in life, not just a next physical moment? For example, "We should go there next weekend. I want to show you this place. You would like this movie. Next time, let's cook together. I like being around you. I missed this. I feel good with you." These small future-based comments matter because when someone emotionally connects with you, their mind naturally includes you in future moments. Not always huge promises, not always dramatic confessions, but small signs that you exist beyond the present. A man who only sees you as temporary may avoid future language completely. He may keep everything vague. He may only talk when he wants access. He may be warm in private, but absent in planning. And that is where you need to be honest with yourself. Because connection is not only what happens in the room. Connection is what continues after the room. Red flags to notice. Now, let's talk about some red flags. Again, one sign alone does not define a person. But if these patterns repeat, pay attention. Red flag 1, he becomes cold immediately after intimacy. Before, he was affectionate. After, he is distant. Red flag 2, he avoids eye contact every time. Not because he is shy once, but because he always disconnects. Red flag 3, he rushes to leave or makes you feel like the moment is over too quickly. Red flag 4, he only becomes sweet again when he wants intimacy next time. Red flag 5, he makes you feel guilty for wanting emotional care. Red flag 6, he never checks on how you feel. Red flag 7, he acts like intimacy creates no responsibility for tenderness. These are not small things, because your body can feel when the energy changes. Sometimes your mind tries to explain it away. You tell yourself, maybe he is tired, maybe he is busy, maybe he is not expressive, maybe you are overthinking. And sometimes that may be true. But if your heart keeps feeling empty after being close to someone, listen to that. Your body may be noticing what your feelings are trying to avoid. Green flags to notice. Now let's talk about the green flags. A green flag is not always a perfect romantic movie scene. It can be simple. He stays close. He speaks gently. He checks if you are okay. He does not make you feel awkward. He respects your emotional needs. He holds you without rushing. He smiles at you softly. He still treats you like a person after desire has passed. He does not disappear emotionally. He does not make you question your worth. He makes the moment feel safe. And that is the key word, safe. Because real intimacy is not just about passion. It is about whether your nervous system feels calm after being close to someone. Do you feel valued? Do you feel seen? Do you feel peaceful? Or do you feel anxious, confused, and emotionally abandoned? That feeling matters. What if he is just not affectionate? Now, this is important. Not every man shows love the same way. Some men are not naturally cuddly, some are quiet, some need space after intimacy. Some do not talk much, some feel emotionally vulnerable and need time to process. So do not judge him only because he does not act exactly how you imagined. The real question is not, does he behave perfectly? The real question is, does he make me feel respected, safe, and considered? A quiet man can still be caring. He may not talk much, but he may stay close. He may not say romantic things, but he may touch your hand. He may not cuddle for hours, but he may check if you are okay. He may need space, but he will not make you feel rejected. There is a difference between needing space and making someone feel disposable. That difference is everything. If this made you think of someone, maybe that is your answer. And remember this, the right person will not make you feel lonely after being close to them. They will not make you feel like your softness is too much. They will not make you regret opening yourself emotionally. Because real connection does not end when the moment ends. It becomes gentler, it becomes quieter, it becomes more honest. So pay attention, not with fear, but with self-respect. Because sometimes the body says what the heart is too afraid to admit. If you want more videos about love psychology, attraction, secret signs, and the things people feel but rarely say out loud, subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments, do you believe someone's behavior after intimacy reveals their true feelings? See you in the next one.